So I might as well go through some background while going into the Arks. Yeah, I do have a save here, but I didn't really get too far into it. We're doing it on medium for now, no reason not to, and no survivor mode. And yeah, as the brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge, we've been sent to save priceless seed and plant specimens from the eternal winter. Do we have what it takes to keep the seedling Ark safe? Well, probably not in the first run, but this is pretty much going in blind. I have not... For sure, I've not completed the in a run on the Ark scenario among the other scenarios. I've done a new home a few times. I actually did a new home hard mode between now and pretty much 3 or 4 days ago. But as you'll see in my saves, yeah, it might not look good. So yeah, we're here. So the seedling Arks, we've been chosen to safeguard a priceless treasure, the seeds and the seedlings of plants from all over the world. They've been deposited in seedling Arks to stop them from freezing, but it falls to us to build a city to protect these precious buildings until the winter ends, however long that may be. The only way to do this is with automatons. We'll ensure the green earth is reborn, even if we aren't there to witness it. Alright, let's get to work. Also, fun piece of lore while we're introduced to our new playground for the next few days, at least, is that apparently people working at hothouses or anywhere that involves life, yeah, you're like royalty. You're not like royalty, but you're a pretty important member, apparently. So factory plants, we've reached the generator site, and the seedlings are safely stored in the seedling Arks. We were supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself, no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plans was lost in a blizzard. We need to build a beacon and send a team to search for it, as I check something really quick. But yeah, that's the plan. Although, starting here, I'm just going to pause immediately and do a save. And no, don't expose me, but not that I really care. Aside from the dates of when I played, maybe, but I still don't care. So we'll say this so that just in case weird things happen, it's not like we're doing, again, Survivor Run is what the game calls it. And yeah, let's stop for a moment. So, I think I might as well turn the tutorial on. For if no one else than myself, then, yeah, let's do this. So, but like most runs, you gotta still keep track of need coal for the generator if you really need it. Right now, I think it's actually, like, yeah, it's 20 degrees Celsius. Don't need to, but on harder difficulties, the risk of running on chilly weather increases. But until then, yeah, I had to do something for a moment. Food rations we had, well, we could eat raw food. 46, it should feed us for 2 to 4 days. I don't know the exact number. But, take a look around. We have a coal pile there, wood crates here, a lot of wood crates there. 1, 2, 3 more wood crates. Then a bunch of trees. I can actually zoom in and take a look. Because these trees are not just part of the scenery. You can actually use sawmills. And anyone who knows Frostpunk very well might be interested to see how I blunder my way through this. But steelworks for that location if we eventually get enough steam cores. Goodness gracious, because I'm looking at this coal deposit. Otherwise, 2 more coal piles over here for temporary measures. Basically, limited resources for the first week, pretty much. Probably even less so if you're more experienced, but I'm not, so... Also making sure what I have, and what, I don't know what research I have, but that's probably important, on top of just basic survivability. We can put the Book of Laws to use immediately, to just enable that, because I need, extended shifts ASAP. But yeah, I didn't read these out last time, but that's pretty self-explanatory. Use the Book of Laws and sign in what you want. You don't need to sign in things. In fact, I know that you can win with, like, pretty much not a lot of laws signed, but on harder difficulties, it fluctuates depending on what you want to do. So I think with this, so they're all engineers, I believe, and then 1 automaton that I could just assign to the wood crates. No, coal pile. We'll have the engineers working on actual important stuff, like even just a gathering post for these wood crates, ? No, they're steel wreckages here. I don't think I need any of this steel right now, aside from obviously making these, but I should have more than enough. So actually, let's concentrate on wood, because every tier 1 technology in Frostpunk I think is just wood, save for things I don't know of. I mean, yes, these also cost steel, but if I'm looking at what I need to put around the generator, not much. Yeah, I think we'll gathering post this. I mean, technically we could put it there as well. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't think I can... Yeah, I want to be able to reach all 3, and as close to the generator as possible, so that I don't have to go as far for both wood and for people not walking as far. So let's do that right now. Actually, out of curiosity, I mean, I might as well... well, I'm just going to do this just to see, but... 1, 2, 3, yeah. So we should be able to, but I do need a street to it. Again, I don't especially need the steel now, although I should put it in range. 45 engineers, 10 there, 10, this is coal. Yeah, this one resource is just here. I mean, I could still use a gathering post for it, for the automaton to use, but I don't think I want to use up time there. So therefore, I am putting a gathering post over here for wood again. And steel we'll save again. We'll save the steel for later. Except I can't reach this yet, but if that's the case, let's put 15 to work there for now so we can start getting stuff. And the seedling arcs, preserve the seedlings is the name of the game. We must ensure that the seedling arcs don't freeze. All the seedlings and many of the tropical seeds are very sensitive to the cold. If the temperature in any seedling arc falls below chilly for too long, its precious contents will be irreversibly damaged. And that's, again, that's my objective. If any of them die, I might consider loading, but that'll depend on what happens in the video. So 10 there, 10. So really I only have 10 aside from them working on things at the moment. So again, we might as well just spread them out a little bit here. But we'll leave the other 20 to work on building things. Roads and gathering posts notwithstanding. And then we need to make the workshop as soon as possible so that we can start working towards our true objectives. But that's after the initial wave of resources that I need, like wood. Or making rations, because that will stop me from using up raw food. Because that will save me resources over time. Well, that's right, I need another piece of road here. We don't need a house at the moment. Oops, I forgot to do that. And then we can pull... I mean, we don't have to pull them back, but... let's get situated first. So, the seedling arcs, yes, I know. Just being sure, though. And it'll show me, yeah, those are the icons the images are more helpful in terms of knowing what's going to happen. And then we'll build a cookhouse here for now. And let's see what happens. So this is going to finish, so we'll pull people away. Again, I want to start building things already, so that's why I need to get this workshop in order, up and running in short order. I would like to build 2, but let's see if I can actually handle that much. I should be able to. Oh, we're also... Really? There's a coal pile somewhere. Here. Somewhere. Whoops. But the automaton will do most of the heavy lifting for the coal anyway, until I get like truly situated. So 5 engineers here, 5 engineers here, and then 5, or I mean anywhere up to 5 in the cookhouse. But I shouldn't need that many in the cookhouse. That's a lie. We at least want to cook all of the raw food, is what I'm trying to say. Because I don't think we even have access to the... No, we do, right? No, we don't. We don't have access to any other food source, so we need to get the beacon built ASAP. Which is why we are building the workshops ASAP. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. But this first day is all about getting enough wood to last. I could burn an emergency shift now, but let's not have anyone die right now, because my efficiency will drop. We could try, but... So that should be more than feasible. I can do this. But I do want to focus on... as I turn the generator on finally, I do want to focus on getting the beacon up and running so we can get more people to work in this place. So with free time now, we should be able to freely do this, so we can have enough housing. We can pull people back there. Okay, actually, I could build more workshops, but oops, I think I spent too much wood. Yeah, I did. So let's actually knock this down for the moment. We don't need the houses right now, but they would definitely help. And I might as well turn on overdrive while I'm here. And yeah, we'll get to work on researching. Faster gathering would help as well. But I think the beacon is more important. Faster gathering will probably come right after it, but for now, we'll do this. Emergency shift would probably be the most optimal thing to do right now, but I'm choosing not to, so, would it not be? Because that means someone will die. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. So, discontent and people are still a resource, unfortunately. Unless you're trying to save everyone. If you're trying to save everyone, then emergency shift will probably likely kill someone, which ends that achievement run, or trophy run, or self-pride in what you want to do, so... But nonetheless, I do want to get this working ASAP, so... Yeah, we'll turn that on and then build a tent during the night. We might as well. It doesn't need to be around the generator. The important buildings should probably be around the generator now that I think about it, but I don't really have much else to build that would affect me, aside from maybe a medical post, but we'll build it. Actually, I should build one. Better to have it not needed, unless I need the wood that I would spend making it there. So, let's see. Yeah, these are all self-explanatory. I didn't go over them. I probably should, but I'll save that for another time. Probably could have made enough homes for everyone. I guess that was actually the plan, but we should be fine for now. And yeah, actually, we'll build some houses outside of here. To both lower discontent and to plan for more people coming later. Although we do need to make the... We do need to make the beacon as well. So let's leave enough room so that I can do that as soon as possible. So, new law, extended shift, pretty self-explanatory. Not the cookhouse doesn't need to be, but definitely the workshops and definitely the gathering posts. That's on a 24-hour shift, but this one should probably be on extended as well. I mean, if you have everything under control, usually you don't need to do emergency shifts, but I'm choosing to. So yeah, now I should actually do this, because it's in my best interest to. As soon as I get 25 wood. And that's because I have them working out in the cold. I think. But we'll put this one close here for now. As the workday proceeds to come upon us once more. Please build that beforehand, though. Yeah, they're not gonna make it. It's fine, though. We'll turn off overdrive and the generator. And then put people in here to start addressing the sick. Again, probably don't need all 5, but I don't have it. I mean, aside from having them actually go out to these wood crates and gathering, which I probably should do, all things considered. But I do need people to build things, so I should remember to take them off when possible. And when we run into a tutorial that, oh my goodness, I was trying to hit X. When I run into a tutorial that is specified for the Arks, if I can speak correctly, then we will. So yeah, we're about to research the beacon. We need 5 more for housing, but at least people are still, most of my people are have homes. We'll do faster gathering right here as we pull people back to try and build the beacon. As I am missing steel. So actually, let's do this really quickly. Whoops. Yes, I know. Automaton can't refuel. Sir, an automaton stopped working because it was unable to recharge itself from the generator or a steam hub. It has to do with that. It has to do that twice daily. In order to make it operational again, you need to turn on the generator. I mean, I don't need it right now, so just sit there. Unless it's gonna actually break, but I doubt that will happen. So yeah, keeping in mind, yeah, we don't need these as well. Actually, reassign them here to help with my wood production. Actually, I need the steel, so I should actually have you guys gathering steel here. And then, why are you sick? You're still working in the gathering place. As they're gathering researched, what's next? What do I need next? Probably not this yet. I will need it, but I have 45 people, so it's not like I can really benefit from. I keep saying profit when I mean to say benefit or make use of things, but a hothouse would help. I actually need that soon, so out of curiosity, how much wood is left from these? 73, 173. That's a coal pile. That's wood. Okay, actually, we need the sawmill next. So let's get that up. And then as the workday ends, quote-unquote ends, we will... we build this beacon. We should. I'm just gonna build it here. I mean, I could build it as far as possible. That's ultimately where I want the beacon, but that's not what's gonna happen, so... Yeah, so we don't need any more people in the cookhouse, actually, so we can turn that off for the moment. We want everyone back here. And actually might want another gathering post, but we need some people to be at the beacon, so I might as well... Then we'll turn this on. And turn on overdrive again. For a little while, probably for like half the night, because I want to save it for when the temperature drops, which is when I will need it next. Meanwhile, we have wood, so let's build some more tents. I can destroy that road, right? No, I can't even fit a house there, so there's no point, actually. So what I will do is build 2, 3 houses. Introduce a new law. What would I want? Probably one of these two, but the medical ones are good, as well as the food. But sustain life radical treatment. How about we try sustain life for now? Or radical treatment. Yeah, we'll do radical treatment instead.
Listen, everyone. New law is
yeah, nothing else to do for the moment. I mean, I could try to think of what I want, but not really much else, aside from maybe building another gathering post by taking one of these down. But when that happens, I'll just take down the gathering post and set up somewhere else. So, beacon built. We're no longer lost and blind. Now go explore the Frostlands. Which I will do shortly. So we need to do this ASAP and then have them, just have them go. What's going on? The seedling Arks. Storm on the horizon. Captain, with the beacon operational, we can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. It's still some distance away, but we better keep an eye on it and make sure we set up the infrastructure needed to heat the Arks before it hits. Yes. And, yeah, we'll go. So as they build these homes around the generator, and, I turned the generator off pretty much at midnight. Oh, no, I'm not on overdrive right now. Whoops. Let's overdrive right now, then. Overdrive for about 5 hours. So at 3 a.m., I'll turn the overdrive off. And probably even turn the generator off. Just to make sure no one else gets sick. Who else? Who is sick, by the way? 23 hours? Is that right? Goodness gracious. But well, we have no roads there. We might as well build a road. And, yeah, away we go. Just to be safe, I'm going to turn overdrive off now. What does it look like? Yeah, so overdrive would just heat up the outsides a lot. But we shouldn't need it. If someone gets sick, well, roll of the dice. But my efficiency will drop because of it. So we know what the scouts do. They're going to go look for things. And we wait for the new day. So we'll turn the generator back off. You are getting about, yeah. So, I mean, you're just going to deplete that coal, but the point is that you're helping. And we will need a coal dumper in due time. Because, one, it's going to get cold, and two, it's going... Well, we have coal piles over here, but it's among the priority list. Not the highest priority, but I will need it. And once the temperature drops, then we'll have to have the generator on 24/7. So, yeah. Also, I want this as far over here as possible. While hitting as much wood as possible as well. So probably around here. And then we'll extend a road to it. So probably something like this. And if we need to destroy roads, so be it. What is next? Probably steelworks? Yeah, steelworks. So that we can make more workshops, higher level stuff, so on and so forth. But it's all the way over here? No. I don't know where it would be. It's my first time playing the Arks. Or, yeah, pretty much first time playing the Arks. As we have 3 hours left until our scouts reach the new location. Yeah, we should have enough food for about day 6 or 7, but it's going to get cold by then, so hopefully we have a food source set up by then. We have 3 steam cores. One is probably going to be a hothouse, at least one, but the others are going to be something else. Yeah, that's fine. And switching between buildings, I didn't really actually use that. You can go left and right. When you select a building, as my scouts reach a new location, you can select buildings of the same type in case you get lost. But the abandoned supplies, steel and steam cores, recovered treasure. We spent hours hacking at the ice to free our supplies, but we did it. We were forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgivable. And yeah, we'll take the resources, but we don't need them now. Well, we actually do need them, but is that the best decision? I'm gonna go for the broken automaton first, though. Steam core is definitely needed, but steam, I mean, we still have steel healer here, technically. Oh my goodness, if I can speak correctly. But I do want to deplete these so we have open space for me to build things, so that's why these gathering posts are still up. And, yeah. Also, there's a coal pile here being affected by the gathering post, but that's, again, par for the course. Steelworks researched, and now... we should have enough coal. 1 coal per hour. 24, 20... We should have enough. But I should actually still make a steam hub. Which will increase my coal consumption. But I I'm pretty sure I'll need them. Out of curiosity, first let me check where this steelworks needs to be built. Over here, yeah. Oh, that's not the best place. We have to destroy the resource, and then the steel, and then we would... Is there a place for a wall drill, question mark? I don't know for sure, because, I don't know the Arks scenario, but I feel like you'd be able to tell, but until then, let's... I don't want to destroy these trees. Maybe I should have built the sawmill down here. But I mean, it's not a bad idea to clear these trees out either, so... How much steel is here? 100 steel... 100 steel. Is that enough for me to do everything I want to do? I'll take another look. Because I can take down the gathering posts and put up more. The problem is if I need steel for other things that I look into. These, I know these, the first tier doesn't. The gathering post needs 5. If we need a resource depot for any reason, we'll need a lot, but shouldn't need that yet. And then more of these. We shouldn't need that much. That steel should supply us then. But yeah, we'll wait. Let's make, if that's the case, let's build. So we're gonna try to put a steam hub around here-ish. My question is where exactly I'll put the coal thumper. After I do these, but yeah, let's at least, if that's the case, let's research. We need to research the steam hub. That's right. So it costs 20 steel for the steam hub, which means I should have people gathering there. So we'll slow down this so that we can gather this, maybe. We'll work extended as well. Yeah, because we need enough for it to build a... We need 20 to build the steam hub, and I would like to do that. And we'll actually overcrowd... Where do I soup first? I mean, I don't need to sign any of these, but... Let's wait. I mean, let's... Discontent will rise. Maybe extra rations. We don't, again, that's based on me using it, so I don't mind getting it. Unless I favor overcrowding more, which is very useful in itself, but I don't want the discontent now. So let me just clear these tutorials out of the way. And yeah, things will highlight when they're under the area of effect, is what it's trying to say. As the automaton proceeds to continue not working because I have the generator turned off, but that's fine for the moment. I'll use the sawmill when these crates are depleted, because otherwise I'm just sitting here on these wooden crates that I can't move away. Yeah, so that's the plan. Coal thumper down here when I research it. I could also 24-hour workshop, but that I run the risk of someone dying. So let's find out if we can actually get through this without too many people dying. We'll find out. So when you hit there, I'm going to turn the generator back on. Steam hubs researched, and so therefore next will be coal thumpers. And we're pretty much going to plan to make them at the same time. Although I could build gathering posts now. Again, I need enough to make the one steam hub. And probably a gathering hub right after, so never mind. I just lied to myself. So our scouts are still scouting. Overdrive should be at 0. We can actually turn it on right now. I might as well. This coal pile is depleted. if that's the case, we can actually pull... No, we'll have this... We have the automaton work on the steel. And then we'll pull these engineers away to clear that and put them into this sawmill for now. I'll withdraw... Yeah, I'll probably withdraw 10 from here once I find I need to build the thingy. The, Colt Thumper gathering post, another sawmill, and one more. But again, we need more people to make use of that, otherwise we're not doing anything. So, yeah. Yeah, how much? I think it's like 10 just to do it, right? But it's not worth it. One, they're getting out in 2 hours, and two, it's 10 food rations. So yeah. I think I can have it on the whole night. Yeah, I can. So we're at the broken automaton. One more automaton, which would be useful. And I think with this, let's actually maybe we're supposed to just keep going. For now, I don't need the resources right now, so let's have them keep going. Let's try to find, well, unless that's again, I don't know this scenario, so if the factory plants are actually closer, or if they're actually an endgame thing, we'll find out. I mean, they can't be, right? Because we need them for a certain thing. But we will keep the generator on, but as the temperature drops, let's see what happens to our faces. Yeah, not the best thing. So when it gets colder, I think I'm gonna have to either steam hub these things or heaters. Do these have heaters? Let's find out. Probably should have done that, but we have 2 days to deal with it. So there's coal here, but I don't need the coal. I mean, I kind of do. What's our economy looking at? Yeah, 238 per day. I mean, I could leave the gathering post up. The automaton can use it. My question is, what else? I guess maybe we'll actually make more workshops. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So any engineers working in here can stop. And then we may have the automaton. Yeah, we should have more than enough steel. So I'm gonna have you go over here and gather the coal. So, get to building. I need a road. That's right. Whoops. Put this here. I probably shouldn't use wood willy-nilly like that. I probably should have just made a branch out, but it's too late now. Cold Thumper, and what did I say? Well, the heaters is the last thing, so build quick. Yeah, Cold Thumper, probably right here-ish. Wait, let's see first. A sawmill over here. To clear this. I need the... I shouldn't be unpaused like that. I mean, I might just... How many trees am I destroying here? I guess we'll find out. I mean, I want it hugging this anyway, so that if I have a steam hub working. But I do want a Cold Thumper here. And then let's find out what this steam hub will be hitting. It'll hit that. And it will spread out. And with the generator, if our generator does receive upgrades, I actually should do this. Oof. I'm not hitting it. This is not hitting the Cold Thumper, unfortunately. So, I mean, we need a street here, but let's see. Yeah, we can hit it there. My question is if I can still build gathering posts around. I need 2, but yeah. So street under construction. I can actually probably have it here. I don't know until the steam hub is built. But I want to try to build everything now. So probably this is the configuration I'll be using. And we're going to be destroying a lot of trees, but I have to. And we'll extend the shifts of all of these. Yes, I know, but the coal thumper, it makes coal. So 5 in here, and the rest will just be building everything. In fact, I should actually have pulled people out to build stuff, but a little late for that now. As we reach the Lost Dreadnought. Steel, wood, coal, steam cores, technology. So the factory plans, it is here. We rappel down into the crevasse, listening to the ominous sounds of the ice cracking under the weight of the steel behemoth. After an hour or so of searching, we find the document safe and retrieve the factory plans. We must get them to the city as fast as possible. The weather is getting worse by the minute, and we need automatons to secure the city and the seedling arcs before the storm hits. So we'll take that and then run back. So in about a day. So excellent, now we can start setting up the automated infrastructure to keep the seedling arcs at a safe temperature. Bring back the plan, set up a factory, and increase the number of automatons to 3. Hope rises. So yeah, they assume probably before this during day 6. But, I mean, it's gonna rise, so that's just the first test of things. Do these have heaters? They do have heaters, and we need, well, that one doesn't need to be it doesn't need to be turned on right now, basically, is what I'm saying. As I forget to research something. We research the next level, because that's all we need. Or that's the only thing we can do. Sorry. Actually, I should have you guys working now. You guys don't need to build all this stuff at the moment. In fact, this thing doesn't even need to be on. And, yeah. What's going on? The sealing arcs. The sealing arcs might freeze. Captain, in a few days, the temperature will drop. Our sealing arcs will be in danger. We have to keep them warm with heaters or steam hubs. Probably heaters, but we'll see if we need steam hubs. It would probably be a good idea to build steam hubs anyway, but... Heating problem. Cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold, and they ask you to address the problem. We can heat all the homes, because I'm planning to put steam hubs there anyway. Yeah. So 24 hours. You know what? You guys know what that means? That means I need you guys to, oh goodness. Automaton, you're in the way! I need you, Automaton, to, start gathering more of the steel here, so I can build more steam hubs around these locations, pretty much. Preferably around here, but let's find out. So as the automaton walks over to do its job, and I put this into overdrive for about 25%, we'll find out. Oh goodness, but you're helping the things build, aren't you? Why are you doing this, automaton? Maybe I should have actually, at this point, I should actually just build the steelworks. It's gonna destroy resources, quote-unquote, but I have no other option. But let's wait. Do we wait? No, we need it now. We need it now. Because we need to build a factory anyway. There's no other place. Unless I'm not seeing a steel wreckage somewhere. I can shift between. Yeah, these are only 2 steel wreckages. And I'll be using 55. I'll be using 40 to build 2 steam hubs next to these 2 seedling arcs. That leaves 15, and I don't think that's enough to create the factory. So, hence why we need the Steamworks ASAP. So we'll zigzag over here as well. Hopefully people don't get sick. If they do, that's just RNG at work. And my decision, but it's RNG. So, yeah. But the automaton should still be gathering things there. Actually, I can have the automaton work this, so I don't have to heat it up, but still, as we introduce a new law, it would be good. You know what? Let's just do this right now, so we don't have to deal with it. My fingers. I cracked my fingers. Or corpse disposal. But since we're on normal, I think cemetery is a pretty safe one. It doesn't need to be... Yeah, it doesn't need to be warm either, but I guess just in case I'll just build it somewhere where I already have a street, so like right here. Just in case. Otherwise, maybe I made a bad decision, but... So, we can now build another Steam Hub. As much as I would like to hit more homes, I think... Well, I mean, if this isn't a bad place to put it. It's just that there's no better place to put it. So, if we can hit the Steam Hub, yeah, it has to be right here. For the moment, until I research generator upgrades, but again, I can take down the Steam Hub when the time comes. So, the question is if you guys are going to build the street there or continue doing that as this steel pile becomes... Oh, we're actually above, so whoops. But in about an hour or so, that automaton should finish gathering all the coal, or the steel there, and then I can have it gather that.
Work time. Get moving.
One home? Really? Only one? I was about to say, there was no way. But everyone's busy working, so yeah. So, what do we have next? Range and power. I'm not making enough coal. We need the factory question mark first, right? That said, more scouts would also be useful, but I need more. I mean, it's better to have it now, right? But let's wait until those people come... No. Let's just make more scouts now. So, they'll be back soon. Actually, they're gonna be back soon. I don't get the... Do I get it back? I should get it back, right? So, cemetery established. The cemetery has been established. Hold on. Yeah. Now we can put our dead to rest. Hope rises. As these people return. So, they brought a bunch of stuff, basically. We're not going to disband them, because we need the stuff. Oh, we can build a factory immediately. Never mind. We should have just been doing more scouts. But, you guys are going to go back out. You guys go for the go for the mountainside cave and go that way. And then, unless the... Well, we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, let's make the factory here. Maybe just right here. Yeah, that would probably be a better idea. As close as possible, basically. Because we need to make automatons. Hello. Word of advice, steam cores. Yeah, they're necessary. We can't manufacture them in the city, so whatever you use them for, you're using them. But we do need hothouses soon as well, so we should be able to make hothouses within the day or so. I just have to remember that we have to make them in the day or so. As this coal pile is still here, but technically I don't need this gathering post. But it's still more efficient, I think, because gathering post an automaton using a gathering post is still faster than just having it there. But yeah. So what are we doing? Oh, that's right. We have an automaton, don't we? Hey. It's fully operational and ready to work. And by ready to work, I mean clear out this coal pile here. Hello. Fundamental research, the Automaton Project. Sir, he's asking for a day to study an automaton closely. Oh, that's right. This is helpful because at the end of this, I think, event chain, unless it's RNG, one of the outcomes is that the efficiency increases, and that'll be much appreciated, especially at the beginning of this scenario. So, yeah, you guys should be able to finish this research, and then we need hothouses because we are running out of food. So we'll do that. And we may have to turn on heaters, but that's fine for the moment. Yeah, we keep going. So my engineer should basically be working anywhere where automatons can't. To that end, As much as I would like to put all of these things to use, I mean, I have an abundance of resources, so I don't need to tear them down. But we'll find out if the heaters are enough. Actually, I should just build a steam hub around... I think here will be enough to cover... No, I think it's a bit too small. So if I do it here, if I get the steam hub expansion, it should hit everything. And knowing that the ring can expand from the generator, we should be able to put it right here-ish. And be fine. Let me check. 1, 2... Oh, hold on. I can count this. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I can count, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean... Yeah, because we should be able to get full range, right? Unless we don't get full range for whatever reason, but... Oh, actually, no, I'm miscounting. So, 3, 4. And so, actually, I want it over here. Technically, right in the middle here. But I don't have a street there. Let's actually build a street then. So, build a street there. And this should be more than good enough. But we'll find out. We'll find out! We'll wait a few hours before we turn on overdrive, because we want it to basically last for the duration of this temperature drop, is what I'm thinking. So gathering post resources depleted, which means we can take this down, unless I build a coal dumper there, but I'm not, so... And the cemetery actually doesn't need it, so maybe I should have put a street above, but this is still fine, in my opinion. Seal wreckage depleted, so now you're free to probably work over here. Did I take this gathering post down? What's happening? Actually, I can swing around. Why am I doing this at all? But... Oh, new law, sorry. Soup. That's the safer one to introduce, in my opinion. And let's make... Should I do... No, I need it now. I need the automaton now, so I don't mind making one right now. We'll put 5 here. And I think we'll have you working the steel one over here. Yeah, and we'll try to make use of the fact that you're an automaton. So, let's find out what happens. I didn't do extra scouts, right? I did, so I actually need scouts. If that's the case, let's do this. That's my fault. I should have done that earlier. Whoops. So, send you guys out this way. Hopefully we find survivors, because I do need... as great as it is to make automatons, we need more people to work things that automatons can't. 1 automaton per building, basically. Among other things, and then people getting sick, but that's people getting sick. And we're gonna starve soon, so unless I build a thingy, a hothouse, we will be starving. We'll go hungry, but then starving is the more pressing issue and concern. That steam, so that coal, yeah, that coal pile runs out. And I think what I'm actually going to have you... Yeah, well, let's have you working the coal thumper then. And make coal. And then every moment or so, as overdrive goes down to 0... Actually, I should just turn it on now. Actually, I shouldn't have just turned it on, but... I mean, if I'm hit 0... I'm trying to be somewhat efficient. And we'll see if we need to turn the heaters on. If everything's at chilly, we'll still be fine. If it's not, then we'll have a problem. Yeah. So actually, I would like the heater up, the range upgrade. Seedlings are in danger. Oh, we don't have a steam hub here. No, wait. Yeah, we do. No, we don't. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna turn the heater on. And we should be just fine. I mean, Steam Hub does cost more, but in coal consumption per hour, but... Actually, I should check that. Now I'm a bit scared. Get a range upgrade. Yes, this is for the sake of the hothouse that I plan to build. And so this is the short test. So yeah, that's livable, but I do want a thingy there. And now we need a hothouse, which I would like to build close to the generator, if at all possible. I would need to knock a home down, but we can do it. So we'll knock this down really quickly, if the game will let me. I don't need... they're still building the researcher there, or the automaton there. I mean, I could pull people away from research. Do I really want to do that, though? What's our consumption looking like? 312, yeah, because no one's gathering coal, so whoops. That has to stay on. Yeah, we're still building an automaton, for better or worse. So unless I take people away from the workshops... Where are people? Where are people? That's correct. Oh, that's right. This this medical post. That's still necessary. Oof. So one tie in. The other one's being worked on by the crazy engineer, but I don't have much more of a choice in the matter. Unless I pull people away. I mean, I don't need this automaton work. Yeah, that's where my other automaton is. So let's actually have you here at this gathering post. And you can start gathering so I'm not at a complete deficit of coal. Question mark. There's no road. Whoops. If that's the case, let's do this then. Sorry. We reached the mountainside cave. Wood and raw food. On the verge of collapse. This cave could collapse at any moment. It's no wonder it hasn't been turned into a permanent shelter. We'll take what we can and leave before we're trapped in here. Or worse. As I check around. Where do I want to go next? Probably... hold on. Yeah, probably... Frozen Pond, empty shelter. Go to the Frozen Pond, then. Yeah, until we pretty much find either survivors or more steam coals, I'm not planning to recall them. This is freezing, by the way. Yeah, and we'll get to work. So a new automaton has been built. You can actually help. Probably get coal? Question mark? No. Work on getting steel. We basically want one automaton for each thingy. Although I don't have anyone disassembling that tent. And we'll work on the power later, but... Automaton scouts, really? I guess we will then. Yeah, let's do this then. We'll build another one? No, 100 wood, 100 steel, unfortunately. So we need more wood and steel before we can make another automaton. We have all of them working on something. Range increase, but do I need the range right now? Technically, the answer is no. Maybe. Well, we'll give you an automaton, so... Let's actually keep the range at 1 for now. And figure out if we need to, because then we can just put a heater in the hothouse. Oh my goodness, please. And then we'll find out what we actually need. One extra engineer here. Oh, actually this should be on extended. I didn't do that, which is my mistake. We can't make anything at the moment, so because we need more wood and steel, but yeah, we need that one working there. No one's working there because of that. Maybe I should have... No, it's fine. We need the coal anyway. We can introduce a new law. Yeah, we'll do this.
Hear me.
And continue on. So, 2 automatons in the coal industry. Well, yeah, so we need to basically just burn all of these on our resources. Never mind then. Keeping in mind that we do that. Let's do that. As we stay on overdrive. Automaton scouts researched, but I don't think I actually can due to what the game is asking me for. Let's pause and find out for sure. So I have 4 steam cores. 1 automaton is being experimented on, so actually I need to just build 4 automatons. I can't send any into scouts, basically, is what I'm saying. And, yeah. So this would be where another automaton would go. These 2... That doesn't count as the coal industry, really? Unless my scouts bring back another steam core. And then this one would probably be working the hothouse. Is it working at the hothouse? I thought it needs to be... No, it doesn't. Well, we'll find out when that hothouse gets created. Otherwise... I guess the sawmill upgrade. Wait. Yeah, sawmill upgrade. So, the Lost Arks, all about teaching us the joys of having automatons and not being stepped on by them. But let's find out what this hothouse is doing. Actually, we don't need... Yeah, we do need this, actually. Extend... And then let's check what's happening at the Icefall Mine, and yeah. Steel and coal. A hasty exit. Judging by the equipment, it looks like this mine was constructed before the Great Winter, possibly by the first prospectors to explore the area. The general disarray inside the buildings suggests they were abandoned abruptly, presumably due to some sort of earthquake. Many valuable resources have been left behind. So 206 coal and 88 steel. That's not the most, but actually it would be a lot if it helps me build an automaton. Unfortunately, it's not, unless I have both teams return. So, to that end, let's get to the shelter. Actually, after these next 2, I should have people return. And with that, I think that'll be the end of this video for now. As I... No, we'll wait. So basically, I'm just going to wait till the temperature rises. But when it does, then I will finally put an end to this. Not that there's much else to do. I'm just sitting through the night waiting. But... do I have an automaton working somewhere? It says I have one in the steel industry, which I could pull out of, but I need the wood and the steel. I do need the raw food, actually, so you know what? Scratch that idea. We'll assign you over to the hothouse. Because you're going to be working all day, right? Yeah. So you should be just fine. Oh, please. As my generator proceeds to continue... heating as much as it can. And my coal use is pretty much at a standstill for the moment. And if I wanted more wood and steel to create another automaton ASAP, I would put this place into emergency shift and reassign an automaton to steel, but I don't think I will, so yeah. I guess we could have you working here. Because otherwise people are going to start to go hungry, and that wouldn't be good. I probably need to put 2 people there, so all things considered, let's do this. And what does my food output look like when I do that? Well, I don't know yet, but... 1 employee delivers 20 per us. What's the full thing? 5 per 2? Well, we'll find out in a moment. Let's just make sure this doesn't explode on us. Yes, I know. Oh, really? Why you do that? No, that's not real. What? Okay, well, I mean, that's a thing, but hey, I did one promise at least, as the temperature proceeds to increase in the coming days. And let's see what this building outputs in a standard workday. I might as well extend this, there's no point not doing that. But these are temporary. Hopefully it'll wash away. It's just a matter of what else happens. So 20 per hour. 2 raw food. So they're burning 4 raw food per hour. So actually I don't need that many. And I can have you back over here. Do I dare turn the heater on? No, we don't need to. Because it's gonna get warmer anyway. I do need steel, though. Ugh. I just need the food for now. With those extra scouts, funny enough, it would have been fine-ish, but... basically just need more automatons at the moment. The bad news is... I mean, yeah, actually I could. So we can actually slow down research to work in steel here, because we need it. So, yeah, and with that, I think we have our plan. So, with that, now we're reaching the end of the video, and yeah, we'll be back when we're back. If you want to support me, please subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, just watching the videos also helps. And then, if you have anything to comment about, if you want a backseat game, feel free to do so. Just use your logic when you're doing it. Otherwise, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'm out.